Can you smell what the flock is cooking? Flock up or flock off, not you. You stick around because it's about to go down. You now flock with the most energetic entity in the Eagleverse. You already know how I like to do around this time, about this time, at this time. Let's flock and go. You already know. It's a Nestivus for the rest of us. Oh yeah, we coming in here playing ball on Christmas. Is you kidding me? I can't be more hyped. I know it's been a whack 3 weeks, but I'm here to bring that energy. Let's get this thing back on track. This is how I'm feeling right about now about the yo, bro. But I mean, dude, I'm watching this Bengals Steelers game. Wow, this guy Browning is getting cooked. Whoa. Anyway, enough of that, man. Let's stay in here on this Eagles side of things. You already know. Let's go. Man, I'm hyped. Hype for quite a few reasons, man. Like I just said, it's a Nestivus for the rest of us. It's something. It's perfect timing. It's just what the doctor ordered. And what are they giving us? A president, these blacks, well, not these blacks, but the black jerseys, black pants, green helmets. It is what it is. Initially, I was up to thinking that we couldn't rock those jerseys because we couldn't rock the helmets, but we can rock the jerseys. I guess you can have as many jerseys as you want, I guess. And boom, we've rocked those with the green helmets before, so it's not a problem. Clearly, it's not a problem. It's just a matter of you can't have more than 2 helmets, which is wild to me. It's where $1 billion industry, these guys can't have more than 2 freaking helmets. Like, what the flock? Like, it's wild to me. It's stupid. You can't wrap the helmets? Don't they wrap these things? You can't. Dude, just be on me. Anyway, enough of that. But not just that. We coming through back in black. I'm dreaming of a black Christmas. Let's flock and go. Not just that. We got the giant killer coming to town. No, we got the Giants coming to town, and we got the giant killer on our side. Oh, yeah. Boston Scott Day, you know, I'm pushing them everything. For anytime touchdowns, putting them in DraftKings, everywhere, all over the place, and I probably just jinxed the poor dude, man. Sheesh, what the flock am I talking about? Even though whenever I've seen him this season, he has been running hard, man. So that's a dope thing, and, you know, of course, it's just a beautiful thing playing on Christmas. You know, it's kind of wild because, you know, I'm sitting here thinking like, bro, like, they better not. Because, you know, I get so hyped, which lends myself to these crazy letdowns, which is why when we lose, I'm in the L hole so damn deep. Pause. So, you know, there's that to contend with. But you know what? I'm trying to bring this energy, trying to bring these good vibes. You know, there's all kinds of things. People are talking all kinds of craziness about our team. You know, it's just wild, man. Because, I mean, you know, you can't really just say it's just a 3-game losing streak. A 3-game losing streak is pretty much a big deal. But I mean, at the end of the day, we're already in the playoffs. We're 10-14. We got a bunch of vets, you know, a bunch of stars, a bunch of alphas or sigmas. No, we don't want no sigmas. Regardless of whom or what, man. We got a lot of good things going on in this locker room. A lot of good coaches on this coaching staff, you know. Just going through a bit of a rut, man. It's not the end of the day. It's not the end-all, be-all. This is a very long season. You know what I mean? It's not who's the toughest. It's who's the toughest, the longest. If anyone knows that, Philly fans know this. Philadelphia flocking Eagles fans know this, man. We've seen this. We've gone through harder. We've been tested by better. Done work, whatever you want to call it, man. It is what it is, and we just have to get up and do our damn thing. With that being said, let's get the nest keeping out of the way. Please like and subscribe if you about that fly, Eagles fly. Drop a comment in that box if you flying with the fly. Let's fly. Oh, that's the Maniac thing. Oh, wait, do remember, join the Maniac thing. Note again, you hit that bell, you get a bing whenever I'm on this YouTube thing. Let's fly. And while that's the Maniac thing, let's keep the main thing, and we're definitely going to get into that a little bit later. Let's keep the main thing. I hope this video finds you in good vibes, good tides. If you're not there, fly skies. If you're not there, I hope this helps you get there because we're about to go there. Oh, yeah. And look at I gotta, you know what? We're going to turn this off, man, because I'm losing my mind. Whoa. That game is good. They're going crazy over there. Who's that, in Pittsburgh? Wow. So, boom. Well, that's the yeah. I hope this video finds you in good vibes, good tides. If you're not there, I hope this helps you get there because we're about to go there. Oh, yeah. So, speaking on, us being in good vibes, good tides, and what the team's doing. 21, yeah, the main thing. That's what we're going to get back to. But first things first. So we got the nest keeping out of the way. Let's get the housekeeping out of the way. You know, we got a few things coming up in this game. I saw on their side of the ball. You know, I usually don't like to talk about this injury thing, but it's a part of the game. You know what I mean? I just want to get out throughout this therapy session. Just try and keep it nice, cool, calm. Picture that. Hope your eagle eye for your beacon. It's a fucking maniac over here. So, yeah, man. Just going to get into a few things. And, like, you know, just the way I'm looking at it, like, the last few weeks, nothing's been working. So this is like the point of the season when usually either we're playing so well that I throw that superstitious ish out the window, or things are just going so bad that it's like, whatever I'm doing isn't working anyway. So, who cares? Whatever. So let's try and traverse this whichever way we can. And I know I'm front right now talking about superstition. Me getting rid of superstition is like, it's beyond comprehension. Like, it's like, yeah. I'm going to need way more therapy than I'm getting over here. You know what I'm saying? I might actually have to. No, y'all are the realest ones. Regardless of what, let's get into this housekeeping. We got injuries. I normally don't like talking about them, but on that side, they got, I believe Dexter Lawrence has been doubtful all week. And then it almost benefits us on the other end if he's out. And then I believe their third string and fourth string, no, their second string and third string defensive tackles are been a little bit banged up in practice also. So maybe that could keep a little bit of that pressure coming up the middle off of Jalen Hurts, which we hope, which we've been seeing quite a lot of over the last few games. Or maybe he's 100% and it really don't matter. You know what I mean? Hopefully this is the medicine that we needed. Because like I said, last week, who was that? Who did we play? I'm so blacked out over it. The Seahawks gave us a taste of our own medicine, and maybe that medicine got us right. You know what I mean? Hopefully, I don't know. When I say gave us a taste of our own medicine, I mean in the scope of the fact that they came back on us and we lost that game with 28 fucking seconds left, bro. I'm still having trouble dealing with this, if you can't tell. So you got that going on. And then maybe we're just right. Maybe things got right. Maybe everyone came to the middle, came to the center. And, we're just where we need to be right now. We got the taste of these L's out of our mouth, and we don't like it. So get the flock up out of here. So you got Cam Jurgens coming back for us after being out with a pec issue. So, that shores up the offensive line a bit more than it was, even though we were running crazy last week. And that was one of the things that we kind of fell off with when Cam Jurgens was out, and he was out last week, and we ran all over these damn Seahawks. Wish we would have just did it just a little bit more. But you know what? That's behind us. It's only looking forward. And so let's go. Let's get this thing done. But while Cam Jurgens is coming back, Zach Cunningham is looking to be out again. We got Landon Dickinson who's going to be out. We didn't even speak on his surgery. Like what the flock is going on? Darius Slay is going to be out. So, I mean, these guys being out. Zach Cunningham, his issues seem to be lingering. Like one game he's back, then another game he's off, similar to Cam Jurgens. So I don't know how that's going to pan out for the rest of the season. But getting Dickerson and Slay right around this time, get them ready for the playoffs, I believe is a big deal. Matter of fact, I mean, the way I look at it right now, let's get everybody ready. You know what? Initially, I was thinking maybe we should stay at that 5 slot. But I'm thinking, nah, bro, we got to get that 2 slot, man. Even though we're still going to need a little help from the Dolphins tomorrow and a whole lot of help from ourselves, So we got to get that thing going. We got to get that thing going for sure. Here on the Festivus for the rest of us. Super Saturday, let's go. Before the game, pre-game, we didn't even get into the Fly with Fly pep rally all weekend, and that's how we do it. Who's coming down the aisle, and just letting you know right now who's not coming down the aisle. Cam Jurgens is back. That's what we're saying. Nicholas Morrow is a bit banged up. They're not sure what's going on with him. So Van Sumeren might have to step up, which is crazy. Van Sumeren and Shaq Leonard as our linebacker corps. Man, this is crazy. And the worst news of all, I mean, it's not that, it's still great news because our boy is coming back. Our boy, Avonte Maddox, he put in a full load last week of practices. So that's awesome to hear. The bad news is that he won't be playing this week, but he's looking to return against the Cardinals the following week. So I'm here for that. Let's flock and go. And then we can solidify this defense, get this defense where it needs to be. A lot of guys, I'm hearing a lot of good things about Patricia, even though, a lot of us were skeptical of him joining this team in the offseason. And now it seems like this guy may come through and save what we hope. We're hoping that he can save the day. At least with his input on the field, no slight against the side, fly to side, but, we were struggling a little bit. Me, I'm the guy over here saying that, I don't feel like it was completely his fault, but, it is what it is. Much like Slay said, this is a result-orientated business, so, the results weren't the results that we needed to see. Regardless, nobody wants to hear about this guy's banged up, that guy's banged up. And much like our boy A.J. Brown was saying, a lot of people taking that as a slight against Jalen Hurts, but that's a whole other can of beans. I'm not even going to touch that, man. Got a lot of people saying a lot of crazy stuff out there these last few days. I don't really want to touch on them. Again, I'm trying to clean the nest of all the negativity, man. Get this thing right. I'm in good spirits. The tree is twinkling and all that. You know what I'm saying? All the jerseys is clean. We washed off all that dirt. You know what I mean? Actually, I did that last weekend. What happened still happened. Regardless of what, man, we just trying to write this shit, man, get things right, get our wings straight. You understand what I'm saying? So another thing that came across my Eagle vision is Sports Illustrated article saying that we were the most miserable 10-1 team that he's seen. Whatever the case may be, Mr. Jackson, I believe his name is. And to that I say, well, of course. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't feel like we were playing to our standard. I feel like I am the Eagles apologist today. I don't know what's going on with me. It's just I feel the need to defend my birds, man. It's just, you're hearing it from all different directions. So, it's like, I can talk trash, similar to like family, like your brothers or family members and shit. Like, when you talk with friends and shit, like, chill, you can't talk like that about my family. Like, I can say it, you can't say it, bro. So we've gone through that many times. I'm pretty sure a lot of you out there are going into that, man. Many times I've been going down ready to bust my brother's head, right? And my friends try and jump in. Next thing you know, me and my brother is jumping my homie. Like, so, it gets stupid out here sometimes. Regardless of what, man, this is young stuff, man. There's nothing that I would do now. I know you're looking at you thinking to yourself, like, yeah, we maniacs, I'm with it. Or, some people might be pointing their nose at it, whatever it is, what it is. Regardless of what, can't talk about my boys like this, right? So, this is why I say that, we weren't living up to our standards. So, you got guys walking around the locker room, not feeling like they're doing what they need to do to be where they need to be. So, it's going to cause a little bit of dysfunction. And not so much of dysfunction, and I don't believe it was dysfunction amongst the team. I just think guys weren't feeling fulfilled within themselves, not feeling that they've been doing the best they can do. Now, that's something that we could possibly point back to the coach. Coaches got to keep us in good spirits, right? That's what has to go on. So not to the point of, you're grinding away at the grindstone and you're just grinding away at yourself, grinding away at your spirit. You got to have a good energy about it. You got to do it constructively, positive reinforcement, if you will. Whereas, maybe these guys are just moping around. I even heard them say something to Jalen saying, maybe you got to walk around here with a little bit more like, be a bit more chipper because, he's a very serious dude. And if he's the leader, well, some people just don't lead with, with the rah-rah and all of that. No one ever told Eli to switch up his things, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they did. I don't know. But regardless, and, Eli's pretty bad. Well, the boys got 2 Super Bowl rings, you know what I'm saying? I'd love for Jalen Hurts to have 2 Super Bowl rings right now. All the other BS aside that, you know what I mean? Like, the years, his off years, which, I would definitely put a magnifying glass on. But, the boys got 2 Super Bowls. And so I don't know. I don't like tinkering with a dude just over because it seems like a lot of desperation is going on these last few weeks. Like changing up the defensive coordinators, telling Jalen he's got to do this and switching things and moving things all around. Relax, bro. Relax. Take a step back, cool, decompress, and get back to doing what you do. You hit a rut in the road. You hit a bump in the road. It's not the end of the road, dogs. Much like Jalen Hurts said, man, we can see the light, bro. There's light out there. We just got to get there. You know what I mean? And not in the form of death. Because that's why I don't like that analogy. It sounds kind of crazy. Like, because you know how people could twist it up. Yo, really? You see the light? Okay. Speaking of light, man, much like I was saying, Jalen Hurts is like freaking Agent J from MIB. Like, wave that light, man. Make us forget these last 3 weeks. Please. I need us to go on and do work the next day, man. But that's just where I stand as far as that article goes. Them saying they were the most miserable 10-1 team. But that comes back to, like I said, I was going to touch back on the main thing being the main thing. While we're walking around at 10-1 and we've got 10 wins, if we're going to say the main thing is the main thing, we got to keep the main thing the main thing. Albeit we're not getting to the destination the way we think we need to get there. At the end of the day, a win is a win is a win is a win. Us as fans have gotten sidetracked from that. Like, it's ugly. We got lucky. This, that, and the third. Dude, these things happen against us all. Used to happen to... We've had seasons where it's happened to us quite a bit, and I'm pretty sure every team out there has their fair share of bad shakes and bad breaks, you know what I mean? But I just think that we got this. We got this thing, and we got to keep the main thing the main thing. The W is the W. We ain't that team. And like I was saying a few days ago, man, we need some dogs in here, bro. Speaking of dogs, we got Boston Scott coming up, man. I was typing in Boston Scott for this video, and came up, of course, Boston Terrier. Whoa! Even though I can't stand Boston. Not so much people, just the teams, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, just Boston drives. Yeah, Boston drives me so crazy. I was rooting for one of our rivals one year. I won't say who, man. It was crazy. And a lot of people in the world won't let me live that down. Regardless of whom or what, right? We got Boston coming up, and we got to keep the main thing the main thing. And that's just where I feel like we got to come back. We got to get back to basics. Like, we could sit here, and I believe I said it here, but I was definitely talking to Optimistic Giants fan the other day, and just trying to live, like, if we would sit here and poke holes at everything that we're doing wrong, we'll be here all day, man. And I just believe it's a matter of getting back to the basics, tackling. And I know I feel like I sound like the team, we are echoing, at least I'm echoing my team sentiments in this, with this coach speak, with this lip service, but I don't know what. But once you think about it and you scrape it all away and you realize really what it is, it's like, no, that is what it is, man. Back to basics, tackling, wrapping guys up, breaking down, running routes the way you know to run routes. You know what I mean? Keep everything crisp. Get back to keeping everything tight, man. I don't know what happened along the way, what went on this season, maybe all the injuries, I don't know, seeing the bright lights, seeing records possibly being broken and things of that ilk, man. Got to get back to keeping the main thing the main thing. The W is the W, and we got to get it by any means necessary. I don't care if it's good, bad, or indifferent, good, bad, ugly, whatever you want to call it, man. I need that W. I need that. We need that. We need that W. Forget all the wants and the pretty-ish and 4,000 yards and all that stuff, man. We got spoiled while we was on top, you know? So this is like the first week in, I want to say 32, 33 weeks that we haven't been tied for. I've had the best record in the league that we're coming into this game, man. And all I care about is getting back to the top, bro. You know, and that's basically how I feel about it. We got the Giant Killer coming up, coming to kill them Giants, you know, and I just feel good about it. I have good feelings, you know, had good feelings all the last few weeks. It doesn't matter, but I'm going to keep these good feelings and I'm going to keep this good energy because this is all I know how to do, man. Thank y'all for this therapy. Thank y'all for being there. Peace out to the Mama Flockers, the Papa Flockers, the Flockitos y la Flockitas, the Mama Flockers and the Papa Flockers, the Flockers and Flockheads. Yeah, it's so nice. I had to say it twice. But you picking up what I'm laying down. You know how I like to do around this time, about the time, at this time, at this time. Let's flock and go to the next time. Make it your best time. In the meantime, between time, keep it a green time. If I don't see y'all for Christmas, man, Merry Christmas. Oh, wait. But yeah, regardless, you know, anything can happen. You know how I like to do. But Merry Christmas to y'all. And yeah. And what else I like to do around this time, about this time, Joe? I didn't even got my watch on. What the flock is going on over here? What? It's always equals a clock over here. Got caught slipping, boy. But you know what time it is. What? We got questions, y'all. Open your eagle eye. Poke your beak in. We got questions for you, NFL. We got questions for you, NFC. Ooh, and especially the NFC East. But this week, these questions are for you. New York Giants, the wingman. What you gonna do when Eagle Mania swoops down and runs wild on you? Say it with me one time. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. Let's flock and go, man. I'm ready to go, man. Come on, y'all.